Hey everyone, welcome to another video. If you're new around here on my channel, my name is Harmon. In today's video, I'll be discussing the unfortunate deaths of the Drake family. And the Drake family consisted of 5 people, got husband and wife, and then the 3 children. And unfortunately, they were all killed in their cabin by an explosion. Now, I'm gonna get into all the details of this case, and I'm going to show you guys their graves. So the Drake family consisted of Jerry and Jenny Drake, who were the husband and wife. Then their 3 children, who were Dylan, who was 2 years old, Zachary, who was 8 years old, and Braden, who was 11 years old. And so all 5 of them were the ones unfortunately killed in their cabin. But anyway, so the Drake family owned a small cabin in a town called Brennan, Washington. And it's by the Hood Canal, pretty far south of Edmonds here, where they're buried. So anyway, so they owned this cabin over there, kind of like a small getaway cabin or retreat. And on June 10th, 2018, that is when a big explosion happened, and it blew the cabin off its foundation and destroyed it. And of course, it killed all 5 family members. The neighbors stated that they heard a loud explosion or bang, and they went out to try to see if they could help. But by the time they got there to the cabin was already engulfed in flames and had basically already kind of mostly burned down. The investigators said that they found a large propane tank there on the property. So neighbors described hearing like a hissing noise, like a propane tank about to go off around 1 a.m. on June 10th, 2018. And so some of the neighbors went outside, and that is when they saw the big fireball shoot up out of the cabin. And so again, the investigators think that the propane tank most likely had something to do with the explosion, but they don't really know if a fire set off the propane tank and caused a massive fireball, or if the propane tank, blew up randomly. Yeah, just an incredibly sad case and ending for a really sweet family. Again, the family here is buried at the Edmonds Memorial Cemetery in Edmonds, Washington. So the 3 kids were described as kind of rambunctious, but really smart. And its article states that they really enjoyed fishing together, monster trucks, Pokemon Go, lots of other outdoor activities. They of course enjoyed a lot of that at the cabin. They never installed a smoke alarm in the cabin. So it sounds like they potentially just never woke up. They never even got the chance to escape or anything because, no smoke alarm alerted them that there was a fire. So even with the smoke alarm, I don't even know. I don't think they would have survived, unfortunately, either way. The explosion could have killed them immediately anyway. So what makes this case even more interesting is the fact that I actually knew several of the family members. I knew a couple of the kids. I had actually met them several times before the tragedy took place. I'm not going to get into too much details on that aspect, but basically I met the kids at my former employment. I remember someone at my work said, hey, like that family that used to come here with their kids, they all just died in a cabin, like explosion. And I remember my coworker telling me that, and I'm like, no way. Like, I had just met them a few times prior to that. Not necessarily the parents per se, but I definitely remember meeting several of their kids. And so it's mind-boggling just to know that, now they're all gone. It's always good to have extra layers of security, including smoke alarms. So, it's one of those things, a catch-22. They probably should have had a smoke alarm just in case it potentially could have helped them survive. Anyway, guys, again, my name is Harmon. I will see you guys on the next one. Thank you for watching. Keep the Drake family in your thoughts and prayers. And until next time, stay safe out there and take it easy.